kind of easy. I'm kind of surprised they put something like that in the game, but it makes it a lot easier to play this game in single player, because without another person it can be quite tricky. Fun fact, the area for this world, so I had a friend drop a bunch of shields for me one time, which makes you glitch through the map, and when you get underneath this place, there's actually a bounding box on the floor, and you can just kind of walk on that for a long time, and it won't kill you. You can pretty much go wherever you want, and this area is huge, so you could easily spend hours under the map. There's really nothing over there. I mean, obviously they didn't put any chests or anything, but I don't know. Every single map has a Pandora's box, which is kind of like just the center box of it. I covered this in my escaping the headstone mine area, where you can see the Pandora's box when you fall through the map, and there was a rumor, it was a long time ago, that there were chests and stuff inside of it, and they removed it from the game because, you know, people were actually getting to Pandora's box and getting all this really crazy developer loot. So they had to remove it, but it's an interesting concept that there could be secret caches of chests elsewhere in the map that you can't get to without cheats. Or, well, you might not need cheats, but if you buy a large amount of items, throw them on the ground, like a health kit or something easy, you could easily probably pull that off. As mentioned, to cut down on travel time, I'm just going to exit. It's not worth it. To get back is like a 5-minute drive or something, and there's nothing interesting. You just go past all the outposts, you don't have to fight any enemies, and it just takes forever. So, let's head back to T-Bone Junction. And not meet Moxxi. No, we gotta turn in some missions. So both of these are for the bounty board. Marcus's, yeah, that core collection, you're just gonna get that throughout. So let's head to the bounty board.
Oh, okay.
There's just a lot of, like, travel time in this game. This DLC, oh my god, they made the roads longer than they had to. Yay, I leveled up! Oh, I forgot to mention, well, maybe. I kind of forgot to mention this. So, yeah, farming Motorhead made me a very high level, and, well, there you go. Kill Ajax. Okay, so that's on the right. Doll Headland, Arid Badlands, we're ignoring that. Activating the bridge, that's to get to the secret armory. Echolocation, survive the squads. Alright, let's go kill Ajax then. Because I'm trying to think, yeah, the Sunken Sea is on the left roads. We don't really need to do that anymore. So let's just head to the right, and let's kind of unlock the rest of this DLC. So there's a lot to see that you guys haven't really gotten too much of a good look at, especially now that I'm a really high level. We might actually hit the level 69 cap, because after this DLC, and there's a lot to do, I'm gonna actually... I have another DLC. The Revolution, and unfortunately, it's kind of weird to say, like, after coming this far and doing this much, you got the Revolution, and then that's it. The only thing left to do would be, like, the Underdome, and I might just do, like, a 3-hour video special for that, but that would take, like, 6 hours to upload to YouTube. So, I've talked to you guys in the past about this. The Underdome DLC is really, truly just an arena. It's multiple arenas, and it takes hours. I've done it with cheats. I mean, modded shield, insta-kill modded weapons, and it takes multiple hours to do each arena. And I honestly wouldn't be opposed to doing it. Like, if I get in Discord with a group of friends, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if you die, I think it has to start over. It's a son of a bitch. But I think it could be fun, maybe. At the end, you do get a skill point, which is nice. Yes, you get 1 skill point for like 10 hours of gameplay. Not exactly worth it. However, at the end of this game, that's kind of it. You're out of missions. That's no bueno. Thanks for playing. Goodbye. It's not really, you know, it's not really worth it to me to have all these badass weapons, because there is a glitch in the vault where you can kind of clip through the floor and spend as much time as you want there. But I'll be doing that, I don't know, a few times, because I want to farm really, really awesome weapons, show you guys all that this game has to offer. And then there's the Rovolution, and that's it. After that DLC, I'm done. There's nothing more to do. So to use those badass weapons, you could maybe just go to the vault. That would be one thing. I just realized I have to activate the bridge, because I need to get over there. So, let's do that. So to activate the bridge, you gotta come down. I still need to go to Moxxi. That's right. I'll do that. Okay. To activate the bridge, there's gonna be a flying fucker over there that we're gonna have to take out. Moxxi's gonna have us clear up this Graffiti, so I probably should have talked to her first, actually. That's okay. But there are secret chests up there, so we're gonna be rich. Alright, so let's take this guy out. What a lame fight. Is he just gonna chill? Yeah. Okay. There you go, he just dies. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun being a high level, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So to get to these secret chests you need to wait for these kind of piston things to come down. And then kinda jump. It'll accelerate you and then you can get to the next one, but I wouldn't recommend doing that right now. So you can ride on the side of this. Wait a second. Oh man, I fucked up. Alright, let's just wait. Then jump to the next one. Alright, and we're up. 2 secret chests, free of charge. Alright, let's just hold X on all the ammo. The sniper is okay, that's not that great. That's for a different character. That class mod I can't even use. Oh wow, that was a pretty underwhelming loot crate, I'm not gonna lie. But that's alright. We activated the gate, let's turn in the mission. Armory coat.
Hey, so I guess I was wrong. I thought you were gonna be cool and help me get out of here. But you would not believe the shit I have to put up with. Okay? The Admiral just made me French toast out of a sock and some freaking gum. Mate, all bets are off. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Sorry.
General Knoxx. Chatapa, we're just gonna ignore you. We're gonna go talk to Moxxi, because she wants more... Ah, motherfucker. Alright, heading up to Moxxi, because she has missions that I completely forgot about. One of them is gonna be a loop-de-loop. She might give us all our missions all at once, because I know that she has a couple, like removing the graffiti, the loop-de-loop, and I think that might be it. Really simple stuff, but that's alright. We'll go grab those up. Let's put on our Iridian gun here. Yeah, I just want to know exactly how easy these guys are going to be now. Yeah, they're barely doing any damage. Strip the flesh, salt the wound. Here, let's use the sniper and tag some skulls. Oh, what? That should have been a headshot. Come on. Alright. Wow, this is really easy now. Moxxi's red light. Talk to Moxxi. Thrown for a loop and your graffiti. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping. Burning Justice. I think I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I mean, now that I can afford it, it's just kind of fun to try this crazy stuff out. So this is going to be a badass pistol that has fire aspect. That's not something I've messed with before too much. I haven't messed with any special effect pistols yet. So one of the things I talked about off camera, I might have cut this out, but are chimeras. Chimeras are extremely rare pistols that have the extremely special effect of every bullet fired has a random chance of having any elemental effect. And that's kind of a huge deal. I mean, like, kind of a seriously big deal. Every single bullet you fire could be shock, lightning, acid. Shock and lightning are the same thing. It could be shock, caustic, it could be explosive, or it could be incendiary. And that makes them extremely powerful. Like, their default, most common one are explosive, which is fine because that affects everything. Because you'd think, like, if its default was fire, then it wouldn't be very effective against some enemies. But this makes them a very good pistol, and one of the reasons that I'll be farming the secret armory so hard is because I want to get at least one Chimera and one Tsunami by the end of the series. And if I get a high enough level with good enough loot from the armory, then I'll be able to farm Cromrax. And Cromrax has a much higher chance of dropping these extremely rare weapons. I mean, like, I have farmed Cromrax a lot, and I've only seen just a handful of pearlescent weapons drop from that. And pearlescent weapons are extremely rare. So I've talked in the past about like color coding and how they do that in this game, and pearlescent is the rarest of the rare. They are light blue weapons that will appear at the top almost every single time. I don't think they're actually the rarest, but because there are modded weapons I've seen that are a different color but higher. Anyway, pearlescent weapons are light blue weapons that are extremely rare, typically ultra powerful weapons that are they're interesting because nowhere on the weapon does it say pearlescent. It's not tagged with that. However, I've seen them and they're pretty good. They also, my favorite of all weapons is the Tsunami SMG. Tsunami SMGs have caustic and shock weapons, and they do the little zigzag thing as they fire, and they're very elemental, obviously, because they have two different elemental effects, which make them extremely effective against almost all enemies. And I really like those SMGs, to say the very least. They're just interesting because they also have the effect that, like, when you fire bullets, the flame from the gun muzzle kind of makes it look like it's all three different types, except for explosive. But explosive's not really elemental; it's more of just an effect meant to balance out the other three. So the Alpha Skag's gonna be right here. So if I had a maybe more effective raiding weapon, this would be more fun. I just want to use this because it's infinite ammo, it's nice and fun. Especially since I'm a higher level, it does a lot more damage. So I don't actually know if this is the right... Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's a lot of graffiti in this area, and that's exactly why I'm here. Is that... Okay. Just want to make sure that's ammo I might need. There is graffiti right there. That's not on the waypoint right now for some reason. However, it is definitely something I need to get to. Moxxi likes it Skaggy style. Where is this guy? Huh, that's interesting. What? Now he's... Oh, he's up there. Okay. I'm actually liking this pistol a lot. It does about as much damage as my sniper, at least base damage-wise. And then each fire thing does over 1,000 damage. Man, this thing's effective. Ah! Alright, let's throw Bloodwing. Okay, shotgun, and let's take this guy out. There should be another midget around here, actually, now that I think about it. Around here, there should be a container, and when you open it, one of the midgets pops out, and then he's gonna try and kill you. Moxxi bitch. Yeah, some of these aren't that creative. Okay, just focusing on the kills. Oh, I want to find that container, because I think it's one of those things that spawns in a random location. But it's around here somewhere, and I want to kill him. Alright, so there's going to be a secret chest up here. Let's take this. And we have some not great weapons, but I see them as dollar signs. Alright, I'm going to run through here and look for that midget. I was unsuccessful in my midget finding ventures. I am completely sure that around here one day, I opened up an ammo crate, and it was one of those midgets popped out, tried to kill me, and he He was unsuccessful, but it was interesting nonetheless.